Rupali Datta. Today I'm going to talk about salt. Salt is a quintessential part of our diet. It adds flavor to our food. It helps us preserve our food. Salt is basically made up of two minerals, sodium and chloride. There's 40% sodium and 60% chloride in the common salt that we use in our daily food. The problem, as far as our health is concerned, has been linked to the sodium intake. Excessive sodium intake has been linked to thickening of the aorta, chronic heart problems, stroke, blood pressure, and even diabetes. So what do? Do we take salt? Do we not take salt? Low salt, high salt? None of the above. You take an adequate intake of salt. WHO recommends that we need about 2 grams of sodium per day, which translates into 5 grams of salt, which is about a teaspoon of salt. There are no recommended dietary allowances for salt intake. What scientific community has given us is an adequate intake, which is 500 milligrams of sodium per day to keep our body functioning well. After all, sodium is involved in a lot of important functions within our body. What happens when we take excessive sodium? When the intake of sodium goes beyond a level, then there is a tendency for the body to hold on to water to dilute all that excessive sodium. So it pulls out the water from the cells, the kidneys stop excreting water, and we feel bloated. So having adequate sodium is important, but having excessive sodium over a long period of time is detrimental to health. Sodium is required by our body, like I said, and it is present in almost every food naturally. So how do we ensure that we take adequate sodium but don't go overboard? What you need to do is have fresh food. The food that we cook at home with fresh ingredients, even if we are using a little bit of table salt, that is not the problem. That is not where the problem is coming from. The problem is coming from the fact that we are using a lot of processed, tinned and preserved food. That is the problem. That is all very high salt. Other than the fact that sodium is used as a preservative, it is also present in every preservative that is used in processed food industry and tin food industry. So eat healthy, eat fresh, and be happy.